So we have yet another story of President Trump upsetting evangelicals. The one we covered recently involved Trump picking Cindy White Kane to his administration. That upset some of his evangelicals for the views that she has. But this time we've got one about his order with USAID. So Raw Story reports, some evangelicals on Sunday slammed President Trump's abrupt decision to dismantle the U.S. Agency for International Development, USAID, with one leader calling the move damaging and wasteful. As Business Insider reports, at a press panel following the National Prayer Breakfast on Friday, during which Trump spoke about bringing God back into our lives, a group of faith leaders, including members of the evangelical community that has long been a base of support for Trump, said they were concerned about the president's recent moves. Vice President of Government Relations at the National Association of Evangelicals, Galen Carey, warned the president's indiscriminate stop work orders issued with little or no advance notice have created chaos and confusion on the ground. Quote, "This is damaging and wasteful," Carey said. "Some of our members and partners are experiencing crippling cash flow crises, necessitating mass layoffs and abrupt termination of services with no time for responsible transitions." The faith leader noted, while there are aspects of our foreign aid programs that should be ended and others that could be reformed for greater effectiveness, this review and reform can be achieved without the wholesale disruption of the many programs that are working well and saving lives. Yeah, but that's just the problem. Trump will throw the baby out with the bathwater. He will terminate, he will slash helpful programs, and yeah, he'll just go for anything that says government on it. Anything that says federal government, at least. Elon Musk, too, is waging war on the federal government. They're trying to gut programs that help Americans. So, quote, "We affirm the goal of eliminating wasteful spending throughout government, but caution against hastily pursued measures that will prove costly," Carey said as Business Insider reports. "The abrupt closure of many effective aid programs will mean that some of the money already spent will have been wasted. Commodities will be lost and food will rot. Medicines expire. Other supplies may be stolen or misappropriated because the staff and the partners are not allowed to receive them." Carey urged Trump to rethink the assumption that effective international assistance does not benefit our national security, peace, and prosperity. National Latino Evangelical Coalition President Gabriel Swalgaro likewise described foreign aid and the U.S. President's emergency plan for AIDS relief as two key instruments that can help Trump achieve his goal of being known as a peacemaker and as a person who builds bridges. Okay, so yeah, this is a pretty minor point of dispute, but it's still interesting that we talk all the time about Trump's evangelical base. I feel like people don't really talk to those evangelical voters, and in this case, it's like, okay, we've actually got the voice of at least one of the evangelicals saying, "Hey, no, this is wrong," and you can imagine that there'd be plenty more who are upset about it, plenty more upset about the idea that, oh, well, we need to get rid of this whole thing. We need to throw out the baby with the bathwater. He's doing it under the guise of fighting corruption, and Carey doesn't seem to have addressed that. What I would say is that I think that the corruption thing is largely a ruse. It's largely a pretext for people like Trump and Elon Musk to slash the government, people like Elon Musk to get rich, and for there to be corruption. They claim they're fighting corruption, and yet they're actually going to be the main perpetrators of corruption. So that's something that we're going to see going forward into Trump's presidency. You can hear me now, quote me later. But yeah, let me know what you think in the comments below. As always, please like, comment, or subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much for watching. This has been The Morris, The Merrier, and I look forward to speaking to you in my next video.